Alright. Let's get it. Nice. I did not mean to do that, but... Oops. This is a good luck, Briggs. Dude. Damn. Come on. Skibbity warp, indeed. How's it going, Trap? I saw you doing some runs of this, I think yesterday. Well, you gotta do more runs than just an hour and a half, you know? Hour and a half worth of runs. That's how you gotta grind it out. You gotta keep doing runs. Fortunately, it's not like 100% where you can just do like 2 runs and you feel like you've done a lot. You do like multiple runs. Yeah, just for my sanity, I'm not doing Cauldron Pog until I get a 35. Ah, Way too fast. Sorry, that's good. I do need to take damage there. Bro, can... I need to take damage, man. Why is it so easy not to take damage on Xbox? It's ridiculous. Might as well just do that with 1 HP. No! Wow, this is a good run, too. Alright, yeah. Damn. That was a fucking good run, too. Fucking Nipper, man. Are you serious? Come on. What are you doing, man? Why are you... Why are you not making me take damage? That one time I want to take damage. I was like waiting there for a bit too to take damage. I just was in like the perfect spot. Ugh. Wow. I do honestly wonder though if it's maybe faster to... to get both these notes. Like, okay, so you start in level, right? You get these 3 notes. No, wait, no. Hold on. Let me cook. Actually, no. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. For some reason I thought you'd have to go down here twice. No, you don't. You definitely want to come down here once. So you want to get these 3 so that you don't come down again, and then you just go straight this way. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. Brain fart. Yeah, this is a pretty decent run. At least I golded FP. I'll take that. It wasn't by a lot. I can gold FP by a lot more. But I'll take a gold. It wasn't even by that much. I'm still at a 35-26. The fuck? Damn, it was only by like... It was only by pretty much 0.8 seconds. That FP was a lot better. Okay, the only reason why I lost some time, I think I lost like 2 to 3 seconds on the Mumbo Skull Death Orb. But everything else is really fucking good. I think I might have messed up the flight pad too. I think I like couldn't get on it or something and I had to like jump on it twice. But everything else, it was a pretty good FP, so I don't know. The chest beak bomb? How would that work? Would you do like something like this? Or you do like 2 beak bombs? Like do that and then like that. And then you go this way. And go down? Or like what are you thinking? Wall beak bomb normally, and then flutter up and chest beak bomb. Would you... Okay, so it's not like how I do it then. This is like how Asmi does his chest. This is what he used to do in N64 80%. I've just been doing it, is like this, and you go in, and you get in there, and then... But the only problem with it is that this stupid camera angle is so fucking bad, and it's so inconsistent. Alright, well, I just fucking game over it. Nice. Alright. But, like, that's, like, one of the most inconsistent parts about my TDC is that, like, turnaround. Because the camera just, like, does not want to cooperate. So yeah. Okay, let me see what you're saying. I do want to just like reroute every level because I do feel like most levels aren't routed correctly. Something I want to add to FP is boggy sled jiggy. I feel like that would be a really good jiggy to look into because Congo like is a 40-second jiggy or something. Well, I guess it's like 36 seconds because you can skip the dance or whatever, but of the orange pad jiggy. So it loses around 30 to 40 seconds. Yeah, and Clankers has got to change too, yeah. I still don't really know what to do about Clankers. I just wish, again, I could just, you know, go into practice ROM and start timing stuff. And it would be cool if the practice ROM had a timer inside of it, so you didn't have to even use live split. That'd be sick. But yeah. Or even it would be even more sick is that if like we added a plugin to the Xbox 360 menu that just like has like a timer, and so it doesn't get rid of the timer during loading zones and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Because there'd be like desyncs on loading zones because the timer would pause for like a couple frames, which wouldn't be that big of a deal if loads are consistent, but. No. I was thinking though about like a route that does TTC first and then maybe FP and then because like what I feel like you could do is so you would come down here, go to the layer, get cauldron cutscene state off this cauldron, do TTC, do the warp, you know, get your jiggy, go into this cauldron, go and do FP, and then go down to Clankers. I feel like maybe that could be. The only problem is that it's faster to get 100 notes in FP than TTC. At least I assume it is. Or not even 100 notes. Like, I mean, you can get 98 or whatever, or 99 if you want to, but. That way you wouldn't have to worry about... Actually, well, the problem is that you'd have to worry about fucking Cauldron Pog after TTC. But you'd get Cauldron Cutscene State twice in this run. And you'd have to come into this room twice too, but... I mean, it's not that bad of a room to go into and exit. But yeah. Maybe you could do Clankers next or something. And then you could do... I don't know. It sucks. What is definitely better... Okay, well it's faster to not... Okay, so Cauldron Pog, if you were to just take that out of the run, it actually would... It wouldn't save as much time as it does in this route. To do, right? Because like if you do your TTC and then you just go back, actually well no, because you would have to, no, never mind, you can't go back in TTC, so yeah, never mind then. Because if you do the warp and then go back to TTC, well, you know, you'll just be back in TTC and you can't transfer the notes. So it actually would lose even more time if you didn't do Cauldron Pog, which would suck. It also would save time if you got Cauldron Pog off of this cauldron rather than doing Leaky and TTC. And so like you'd basically be taking Leaky out of the run. for everything. And it would be a zero leaky route. That'd be a nice name to it. Zero leaky route. I probably wouldn't go for it because it wouldn't save that much time. Save like maybe, I don't know, 6 to 7 seconds to get Pog off the red cauldron in that route. It would be interesting. And it would, I think, maybe smooth out the routing a bit. But I don't know if, like... But yeah, I mean, that would make it so you wouldn't have to, like, probably go into Mumbos for... in FPE, and... You could get a lot less notes. Like, you could totally avoid the right side of the level if you wanted to, I think. Maybe. You could do like, or maybe not. That's a lot of notes though. I think, how many notes are on the right side of the level? Let me check. Easy peek. Okay, so there's 4, 7, and I think there's 8 in the water. No, 9? No, there's 9 in the water. Okay. 9. So that's, what, 16, 19, 25. So 85, which would be actually the same that you get in the TTC route. The, you know, normal TTC route. So you could just totally get everything. I don't know, maybe. There could be something there. It just sucks that you can't really, like, time that stuff, like, efficiently to check. You just have to do a run of it and just have, like, a good run to see if it's actually faster. Where does Cauldron cutscene put? It's like right in front of Mumbo's. Yeah. The only loading zone you can escape into is literally the Mumbo's Mountain entrance loading zone. So, yeah. It sucks. But that's how it is, unfortunately. I do want to, like, research. I feel like maybe there could be a way to get Cauldron cutscene state without entering the Cauldron or, like, activating it. Because, like, if you go into the Cauldron and, like, you can kind of go into the Cauldron without activating it, like that. And I wonder if, like, if you go into a certain spot, you can activate the state. Like if you just do that or something. You know? I'd have to like probably check on Xenia though. For the pointer for that. Something like that or something, you know? Sometimes you can kind of like jump into the Cauldron and Talon Trot and it won't activate either. Which is kind of interesting. Yeah, like that. And I wonder if that you can get Cauldron cutscene state that way. I do actually want to try that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go on Xenia and try that. Because that does seem interesting. Just to see if it actually gives me the state. Not really. We don't really fully know how it works, but... Actually, just for consistency, I'm gonna play on title update too. I've been researching the different title updates for BK XBLA. I actually have title update. We don't know where title update 1 is, though. We don't have the patch file for that, so that's kind of like lost media. But I have title update 0 and title update 2. And apparently there's title update 3 as well, but I don't know how to extract that. I have it on my 360. I just no fucking clue how to get that working, so let me get this working real quick. Don't I have an Xenia thing? I mean, this is pretty much Xenia. Hold on. Nope, that's that's a podcast I'm listening to. There we go. What the, okay, what? Why are you... Oh, it's probably like something like this or something. Where the hell is it now? It just disappeared. Oh, there we go. Doesn't that put like... Okay, I don't really want that then. Why is it doing that? Okay, whatever. I need to save changes. Why is it doing that? Looks like a little bit blurry. I don't know why, but it just does. Layer. We get rid of the live split timer. Kind of in my way. Okay, red cauldron room. Okay, there we go. So I want to see if I can... Oh, right, I gotta unplug my stupid thing. Hold on. This whole fucking setup is so annoying to do. This is why I'd rather just have one console where I could just boot up a practice ROM and go right into it. Like EverDrive or whatever. Alright, hold on. I think it's... Where is it? Cauldron state? Yeah, this should be it. So this should tell me if I have the cauldron state. So if I go into the cauldron, 64, that's what I want. That's what I want. So it actually puts you into the state if you just like if you just go into it and then takes you out of it. Okay. No, I don't want to like... How did I do that? I did it okay there, but yeah, it didn't work. Might be frame perfect. There you go. But yeah, okay, it doesn't work unless like... I mean, if you pause, well, you know, you could pause technically. Actually, no, you can't pause during when you're not on. Yeah, that's right. Like wondering if there's some sort of like action state where you can. Well, it's obviously if you're in a cutscene, I think you can. No, well, that's actually not the case because then you could do it on a cauldron that isn't connected when you first activate it. No, not backflip. Or if you can do it in first person mode. Hold on. This would lag so much on N64, it'd be crazy. I know you can kind of like, I've done this before, so. Yeah, okay, it just takes me out. Go into the pot, my friend. What if you beak bomb crash into it? Okay, hold on. I'd have to go to FP lobby for that. Trap, if you're still here, I've been thinking about this for a while, but I wouldn't be opposed. I think we've probably already talked about this. I would not be opposed to like allowing Xenia for like anything under top 10 like percent of runs for Xbox. I feel like that could get a lot of people into the door for Xbox speedruns, and if they want to stick with it, then they can switch to, you know, real hardware. And so it's so that, you know, like maybe we could ban it at 80% POG until like there's a good number of times, then we could allow it. But like I feel like for 100%, like it could be okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I was doing FP early. Top 3. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Even if it's top 3, that's fine. Or I mean we could do top 20 if that's better. It could be per category basis, you know. I feel like that's what N64 should do with emulator. Even though we kind of only have like one active N64 emulator runner, which is Oliver, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to beak bomb crash, see if that does anything. I should probably do this on fucking N64 so I can make a save state, but yeah, I didn't do anything. I can't even see jack shit. I might want to do it on this one so I can see better. I do think though that Xenia should be allowed because okay, I honestly think that the only thing faster with Xenia is the loading times if you're like on an SSD or whatever. And the loading zone's already instant. And so like if you're just like basically having 1 frame loads compared to like I don't know like 2 or 3 compared to like Xbox One and 360, then like I feel like that's fine. Because I assume Series probably has 1 frame loads. So I don't know. I have to probably time the loads between versions because I think it's only a difference between like a couple frames. Even moving forward in a straight line was faster. Are you sure about that? I don't think I've ever. I don't know. I haven't felt any differences in movement on Xenia. I mean, I could test something right now. I mean, the best way to probably test that, or probably not, because I don't know if there's loading zone differences. What's the best, like, way to test that? Would it be like... there have to be a loading zone that's basically right in front of you, and then you just hold straight up and you go into it. I'm thinking like Mad Monster Mansion, but I don't think that works. How much faster was it? Like, what are we talking? How much faster? You can't remember? I feel like I'm going to test that again. I'm also not on the latest Xenia version. I'm on, like, a one that's 2 years old, so I probably should maybe test, like, latest. I think I have Canary somewhere, but... I don't know. It might be an FPS thing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox, like, on real hardware is clocked to, like, 29.97 FPS, and then on Xenia it's clocked to 30, and then you're just getting that, like, very little time save of that FPS, you know, like, so, I don't know. I think that's maybe what's happening, is that, like, they're just at, like, very, very tiny different amounts of frame rate, so... I mean, okay, what's like a straight loading zone that I could like test with? I don't know. Like if I just hold up, I can time on first load, and I just... Okay. I could make a speedometer thing for 360 and Xenia. Like I could just do it. I could make a Lua script on Xenia, but I could make something where it tracks your average speed or something, or like your max speed, your current speed per frame, and see if like you're marginally faster, because that would solve the issue, I think, is if like you're marginally faster. On Xenia. Like this. Okay, no. I have to like... One that you can hold it directly down on, I think, is the Spiral Mountain one. But I actually don't like testing this loading zone because it loads an entirely different level, like, and overlay. And I don't know if that's like a great way of testing loading zones. So I actually prefer 50 and that, so I don't know. I could time it right now, actually. Hold on. I have to get rid of the 50 note door, though. How do I do that without getting 50 notes? I think I have a save file on here. Hold on. To go to... I just want to time that real quick. Hold on. Where is... File select screen? There we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot I turned on the trial. That's going to be an issue because my saves won't load. Fuck. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That should do the trick. But I definitely want to just test this again. I want to find out the exact reasoning, because, like, I assume it's like an FPS difference by, like, a very, very small amount that's causing that. And I don't really trust something being timed from just, like, a... If it's from, like, a loading zone, I might trust it, but... Hold on. Also, I don't think you can hear my freaking game, like my Xenia, right? Yeah. Freaking. That's amazing. Opera audio. Is this it? No. Okay. There we go. kind of quiet. I'll turn it up a bit because my... Alright, you can probably hear that, right? Alright. Yeah, this definitely is enough. Okay. I think this is just a normal, like, hacked file. So... Okay, I'm gonna time this. And I'm gonna time it on Xbox One, and I'll time it on 360 later. Okay, I need to get the timer up. And... Open... I think it's this one that doesn't have anything. Yes, save. Get rid of clear history, clear times. Okay. It's gonna look weird, but it's fine. Okay. I'll have to like probably retime this as well. Well, I probably should just time it later and just record it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna record it. Yeah, let me just go back to the other supposed to end. Yes. Okay. Hold on, let me... Okay, I'm just gonna time this later. Alright. So I gotta count, like, what, 20 times? So this will be the first one, I think? Or no? Yeah. Yeah, this will be the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you know what? Fuck yeah! I want to do it again because I want to record this. I forgot I wasn't recording. All right, hold on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Ugh. Alright, now I'm gonna go and frame count that. Where did I put that? Isn't it like... Yeah, okay, this program. Alright, let's see. Open... Videos... I'm gonna do it on first frame. First frame, the screen's black, so alright, put a timestamp there and then go all the way here. And then first frame of load, so. Oh, that's first frame, okay. That is 46.267 seconds. $46.267. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to Xbox One and try that. I gotta probably restart my thing. Hold on. Oh, nice. Did I like... Oh, wait, no, I didn't. There we go. Okay, well, I just have to reactivate it, and then... Alright, we should be good then. Let's try it on real hardware. Or I guess it's not real hardware because it's freaking Xbox 360, but whatever. Get up Opera. Is this not cropped correctly? Are you serious? There's 2 inches where this isn't cropped correctly. Huh? How did that even happen? Okay, well, whatever. Alright, let's crop it. Or not crop it. Let's do our thing. Let's see what's faster. Xenia or I guess the Xbox One emulator. Alright, I was in Talentrar, right? So let me make sure about that and then I'll time it. Alright. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now let's put it in there. Can I compare 2 videos? Alright, hopefully I did the freaking counting correctly. Alright, so... Alright, so this is first frame, so A, and then do our thing. So if you were faster on Xenia, it should it should be shown in this. Okay. 46 point... Yeah, you're like half a second slower, it seems, on... But I wonder if that's 20 frames. How many 20 frames? 20 frames is... Or, I guess, 30 frames per second. Well, if it would be 20 frames. How long is 20 frames in 60 frame FPS? Yeah, it's about like I do wonder if loads are just faster on Xenia by like a frame or something. Is 20 frames in... Yeah, okay. So if you're going back and forth 20 times and it's about a frame faster on Xenia, like that kind of checks out. So 48 or was 46 point, basically just 46.7. So that's about, oh wait, that is about like, yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, I know. Okay, it's about a 0.433 second difference. What's up, Payment Runner? How's it going? We're just timing Xenia versus Xbox One. Now I feel like timing 360, but I mean it shouldn't take that long to do. Yeah, let's just time 360. Fuck it. It's not gonna take that long. I might have to. Oh no, I don't have that avatar installed, so I'm fine. All right. Star Fox Adventures, nice. Nice. Still need to play that game. I could try to find that and play it on Wii though, right? You can do that, I think, right? Yeah. So it was about, I would not be surprised if just Xenia has faster loads and that's why it's a difference. And, you know, I don't know. I have no clue. I have no fucking clue, but that's what we're here for. Figure out what the fuck is going on in the video game called Banjo-Kazooie XBLA. Alright, play it on your Wii. Okay, that makes sense, because, like, probably faster loads on Wii, so. Alright, let me switch over to 360. Oh, that's weird. Why is it now just powering on? Really? I thought that's why most people play on Wii for speedruns. Guess I go on this account. Oh, I hate this controller. God, I need to get a new 360 controller. This shit's awful. Am I online too? I didn't know I was online. I am online. Okay, hold on. I need to turn that off. I'm not trying to get freaking banned. I actually probably just got signed out of my Xbox One because of that. That's not good. Disable it. Disconnect. Okay, good. Not trying to get banned here. Okay. Start learning banjo. Nice. You'll be learning Banjo-Kazooie on the Nintendo Switch, right? Banjo and Kazooie. It's interesting that you're gonna run on NSO when you have a Nintendo 64, because NSO is, I think, slower and really annoying. So. But yeah, this actually does not look any different than like Xbox One, which is like kind of funny. You don't have a, oh yeah, I guess you don't have an EverDrive, so. I mean, you don't really need, okay, well, it's nice not having to set up FFM every time because of the save state. I'll give you that, but I don't know. NSO is very jank. As someone that has ran NSO at a top level, it's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know it's because you can save state and practice stuff. That's why. But I'm just saying that like you can do an FFM save state if you want. Okay, do I not have anything on this file? It might honestly be one of those joke Oh, no, okay. Yeah, hold on, wait. Oh, wait, I do have... What the fuck is this file, then? How do I have FF... Oh, wait, no. I have the moves because of FFM, I think. Or I haven't watched this cutscene. Like, how do I have talent chart right now? It's like, oh, I probably did FFM or something on this file. Ah, come on. No! Oh. I'm trying to get to the 50 note door. Actually, well, I don't have any notes on this file. Unless this is like a hacked file, which I don't think it is because I spawned in Spiral Mountain. But yeah, I have... Okay, I have gold feathers, so that means it's a hacked file then. Why did I just start in Spiral Mountain though? That's odd. Oh, please don't learn bit clips in NSO. As someone that has done the 3 bit clip route on NSO for any percent, oh my god, I pray for your well-being. Wait, why do I just have everything on this file but nothing unlocked? What the fuck? This is such a weird file. How many Mumbo tokens did I have there? Did I have 25? I want to check that again. No. Oh, this must be that. Okay, I know what I did here. This is the file I used for the challenge, but I somehow got transferred to my Xbox 360. That's weird. Okay. What I did, 50 no door skip. Yeah, that means I can get stuff on there. Yeah, let me do this one. This might be a hacked file. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, no, it didn't have a jiggy, so I have no fucking clue why the hell that no door's there then. Okay. Let's do the timing again. Just want to make sure I can hold directly fucking up too. Alright, here we go. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Okay, also, I just realized that. Actually, well, no, because it doesn't matter because I'm timing on frame close. So, okay, never mind. All right, let me do that again. Let me record that again. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Alright, let's go open this up. Oh my god. I don't know, I feel like the load zones are the exact same. Yeah, they were like, what? Okay, I got 46.3 It's actually faster on fucking 360. What the hell? Wait, what? I got 46.633. Huh? That's like what, a frame faster? Oh, oops. It might be the exact same actually, because I. Hold on, let me. Yeah, it's like a frame faster. Okay, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. It might be the exact same. Okay, let me go to A. Go to A. Let me do a frame before that, so that frame. But this is... Video output copy. It's a MP4, so MPEG 4 XVID. I know, well, it's NVIDIA HVAC, right? Is that what that is? Well, how do I change it to a 30 FPS? Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I think it's just a fucking frame off. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Honestly, it might be the exact same. Either, I think it is. I might have just timed it incorrectly. I think the loads are the exact same on 360 and Xbox One. Let me... Oh shit, did I like fucking get rid of the stupid other time? Oh, fucking hell. I can't get that back. I'm controlling Z and it doesn't let me get it back in the URL tab. That's amazing, man. I have to do that again. Hold on. Yeah, Xenia seems like it saves a bit of time. Maybe I could put them side to side later, but I don't think you can do that on here, on this program. Oh nice, I got verified. It took my BK, or my XBLA 80% run that I did like, well, my latest PB was like 20 days ago, finally got verified. That was like the longest I've ever seen a run not verified. I think it's like 20 days. It's pretty crazy. Alright, but I think 360 and Xbox One have the same load times. There might be differences in load times within levels, but I don't know how to really time that. I guess that's why I probably should have tested this, but I don't know. I could just see how many frames it takes to load a level. But I think it's still one frame. I don't know. So I don't know if it's actually worth. There actually might be differences on Banjo-Kazooie for load times compared to series that I might want to test out. But I'll do that another time. It's compared to series Xbox One and 360, so I'll do that later though. Oh, BGS early, at least the new one doesn't have a video yet. Thunderful was supposed to make one, but hasn't really gotten to it yet. I think he said he would do it after he gets a record or something. In 100% no FFM. Because he was using BGS early in that category, but it ended up being a little bit too difficult and to do optimally. BGS early is... Oh shit, okay, don't exit the game. All right, let's do some more runs. I've already kind of stalled too long. Like, it seems like Xenia does save time, and it might be because of frames, like FPS or something. I'm thinking that's why. I think it's because Xenia and Xbox One, Xbox 360, it runs at a very, very, very slightly different frame rate, causing you to go a little bit faster. I'm thinking maybe the game runs at 30 FPS on Xenia and it runs at like 29.97 or something on Xbox One and 360. So really, it's playing an OEM controller. Can you play on a what's it called? What's the wireless GameCube controller called? Like the Wavebird? Is that what it's called? Can't play on a Wavebird? Is that what it's called? I don't even remember. It's something like that. Something bird. Isn't that an OEM controller though? Isn't it like officially licensed? Why is that a rule? Yeah, why is it cheating to play on a different controller? We don't really care, because, like, at least for BK, like, Thunderful plays on a GameCube controller, and he has record in both any percent and in 100% FFM. You don't know? That's a weird rule, though. Let me look it up. Maybe it's in the rules or something. Star... I mean, you'd probably know if it was in the rules, but... That is an interesting rule. Only game controllers are allowed for this game. This means that the following is not allowed. The use of remaps plus modified controller, use of turbo controller. The use of a controller that has its buttons in different location to an official GameCube controller. Well, wouldn't an officially licensed controller be like an OEM controller? Because OEM just means like original. What does OEM mean? I remember it means like original manufacturer or something. Or original equipment manufacturer. Yeah. So wouldn't like something that's officially licensed be an OEM controller? Because it doesn't say that you have to exactly use a like normal GameCube controller. So I don't know. Alright, I'm not in like the position at all to like I'm in a weird ass position I'm playing this game in. Alright. Fucking hell, these stupid chords. But yeah, we just had like such a great run. Like our last run was so good. We golded FP and then we had like a pretty good TDC. Like other than like the flying section, getting the 3 notes, I think it was like pretty good. And I guess we failed the quick dive to get the jiggy in the water, but like overall is much better than my average TTC and would have probably golded. Oh. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I would assume that like there's some like weird trick in the game that only like works better or something if your controller's modified. Which yeah, a lot of communities have that rule, so it's not like something crazy. I think Mario 64 does. You have to like use an officially licensed controller. Which is why people use Horis for Bowser throws. Or why people can use Hori, because it's an officially licensed controller. But yeah, like, there are third-party controllers, though, that aren't, like, officially licensed that I've, like, seen in retro game stores, and I wonder if those would be allowed in Mario 64. For Banjo, we don't really fucking care. Because, like, most controllers that aren't OEM are at a disadvantage, so... We probably should care. We should probably be as thorough as Mario 64, but I'm not gonna lie, this community isn't very, you know, gung-ho about stuff like that. I don't really care. I don't think we've had like a single cheating allegation in the Banjo community. I think there might have been one maybe in like Grunty's Revenge or something, but I actually do want to play on Hori though. On N64. Like I want to get one and try to get good at that, because like I'm not the biggest fan of the N64 controller, and I do know that Hori's actually can have like joystick drift issues as well. But I do think that like I would probably prefer playing on the Hori. I think Thunderful, who is as I mentioned the record holder for N64 100% and 80%, 100% FFM at least. He plays on a GameCube controller, but he was trying to play on the Hori, and I think it like broke or something on him, and he ended up just like not switching over to it. But he was trying to get good at the Hori on Nintendo 64. Like right now, I'm using an Xbox Series controller on Xbox One, which is like allowed. Like the console lets you use a Series controller, so on Xbox One. But I wonder if like modifying your controller to have notches or something would be considered illegal in the rules. But yeah, I do think our rules should probably be more thorough, because I've been trying to edit the rules just to add like more specifics in there lately. But like something I need to add to the rules is like that I just thought of today was if like stop and swap locations, like you know how you can open up stop and swap locations and they'll stay between save files. I wanted to put a rule in there. Or I want to put a rule in there that just says like, yeah, that's allowed, you can do that. You can open up the stop and swap locations and have them open during the speedrun. Because I've talked to like a lot of people in the community, and they say that it's fine if the locations are open during the speedrun. Because it actually apparently causes like a lag in TTC. If you have the locations open, so it actually is a disadvantage, but yeah. But yeah, back to this category. I do think maybe a TTC first route could work for this category, to eliminate some of the backtracking of the layer route, but I don't know. Yeah, I lost a couple seconds there, probably movement. Movement was a bit sloppy, I think. Because like might as well open TTC and then just immediately go into TTC and then do your POG stuff. And then do FP afterwards. But I'm also thinking of a route where you do Purple Cauldron as you're coming down here, and then you do TTC. puzzle on the way up. Has air swimming? Oh, that's interesting. I think a lot of games have that glitch. Like where you... I think this game has that glitch too, but I've only encountered it in ROM hacks. Weird glitchy water physics. I don't know. Maybe I could do a run of like that route where I do TDC first just to see. Like you would have to do Cauldron Pog, I think, which would kind of suck, but I don't know. Maybe it could be faster. Like maybe. Like there's the slightest chance. Again, it just sucks to time things on this version because you have to like get into the state, Cauldron cutscene state, you have to do all this shit, and it would just be so easy if you had just had like a save state on Xenia to test it, but apparently Xenia is too fast, so maybe it's not good to test it on Xenia. I don't know. It's too fast, but somehow you can still do bit clips, so that's why I'm thinking there's some sort of FPS difference. Because if you were faster on Xenia, like your run speed, then why would bit clips, you know, be different? I don't know. Or why wouldn't bit clips be different? Like that's the thing. It's like they work the exact same on Xenia and normal thing. So like I'm honestly I just think it's an FPS difference, like a tiny FPS difference. That we could maybe investigate and then just like clock it down on Xenia, and then Xenia could be allowed that way. That is my leading theory, my non-computer science, I guess, theory, because I don't know the FPS differences. Like I don't know how to test that without like getting some weird equipment. Like I know you can do that. And I know somebody tested that on, like, the input delay on OT on Switch Online, and they used like some slow motion camera to do it. It was like kind of crazy. Get out of my way, boy. That's not gonna work. Nope. That camera was just... I was either like too far looking to the left, or I just like did not have a good downwards camera there. I think I was looking way too far down. I could tell that was complete bogus. Complete bogus. You need to hit a loading zone trigger somewhat close to the boundaries when out of bounds, otherwise Fox will freeze and soft lock. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Oh, I just got a few drop frames. Yeah, like the day before yesterday, I tried to stream. I streamed for like 2 minutes, but for some reason, like my freaking stream was just lagging so much. I was dropping frames like left and right. I was literally getting like 1,000 kilobytes or whatever. It was pretty bad. But man, I think it's about time. It's about time this version has a practice ROM. And this bad update stuff and this bad avatar and all this Xbox 360 soft modding shit that's happening right now is like so good and so helpful towards that goal of getting a practice ROM working on real hardware consistently and accessible to everyone. Because it's always been possible to like mod your 360 for like over a decade now. But you had to do like hardware soldering and stuff. You had to open up the console and like do a hardware hacking stuff that's like kind of not that cool, because like then your console's like automatically hacked. I know that I think it's Sonic Unleashed. They have a rule that states that you can't use a JTagger or modded, like hardware modded Xbox 360 for runs because of like differences in speed or whatever. But it's nice that the current exploit is like not permanent, so that you can just, you know, do the exploit. So you can just do the exploit and then turn off the console and then just remove the USB stick and then just have a normal console afterwards. Like that's what's really nice about it compared to like hardware modding, because it's permanent if you're hardware modding. And that's why I kind of prefer bad update for speedruns rather than like an actual soft mod, because apparently there is one coming, like a persistence soft mod, but yeah. What do y'all do for GameCube games for like practice tools? Like that's I assume that console would be kind of hard to mod because like there's no like internet, so you can't like do like an internet bait. God damn it! You can't do an internet based hack. Oh yeah, I forget you guys playing Wii. I'm a fucking dumbass. Okay, that's probably why you play on Wii. But I'm talking strictly, like for example, Wind Waker, you have to play on GameCube for Tingle Tuner. I don't know how they do the practice tools and stuff. I have no idea how that works on there. I think you can, I know you can do memory card like injections or something. I don't know though. As I know Smash Bros. Melee, like people play on Wii and then do, or no, they play, I don't know, what did they play? They play on Wii, right, for Melee? I don't even know. And then they do like some memory card injection thing. But they play in a custom what the hell? They play in a custom version. So I don't know how that works though. I do wonder if that like music audio glitch on the Game Boy happens because you're like navigating the menu too fast, and since they removed the Game Boy beep or whatever, like it just never initiates the audio track. You just play it on the Wii because I have to, because you don't have a GameCube. I don't have a GameCube either, so any GameCube game I want to run, I would have to run it on Wii. But I think Wind Waker like would be the only game that I would have to play on. Or I guess like if I get a Switch 2, I could play the Switch 2 version, but I did hear that it's like faster for like some categories, but not all. Specifically categories that like don't heavily rely on Tingle Tuner, which I think is like all dungeons or something. Apparently there's also some like emulation differences where you can do a certain glitch or something that you can't do on real hardware, so I mean that's kind of cool. But yeah, they currently have it as separate categories, but I don't think they're different enough to be separate categories because it is an emulated version. But then again, this game is also separated, but I honestly don't think this game should be separated between. Great, nice job. My fucking button got stuck again. Alright. But I don't really think Banjo-Kazooie, N64 and NSO should be split. There's just not enough runners for NSO for them to have their own leaderboard. And it's not different enough to justify splitting it. But I don't know. Some people argue that since NSO doesn't have 1.0, it's a bit hard to justify allowing it because it is like a disadvantage for NSO players to play on PAL, but I don't know. I don't know. Because you lose 10 seconds on PAL. But yeah, I don't remember the exact timings, but I think you lose like 50 seconds if you don't do termite skip. So if you're playing on PAL, I mean that's at least from 1.0 to 1.1 on N64. But if you or I guess, okay, theoretically NTSC is the fastest version, like 1.1, I think. Unless, oh no, it's because it can't do soft lock though, so I think soft lock saves only like 20 seconds though. But like the lag reduction or whatever, like the automatic lag reduction, not having any lag, probably evens that out, but I don't know. I do think probably 1.1 like theoretically is the fastest version because you can do termite skip, you just have to do the frame perfect one, but you can technically do it. You do actually lose time as well from doing that termite skip, as like if you get it first try, you still lose time. But yeah, oh, it crud it out. Yeah, they do that. But maybe and NSO is the theoretical fastest version for 100% at least, or even any percent too, because apparently you can do dog skip on NTSC on NSO. So I don't know. Soft lock doesn't matter for any percent, so like CSW soft lock, I mean. Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated if you could record that, because you might be doing something different that I'm not doing when you're doing it. You may just not like consciously like know that, and I definitely just want to see if like you are doing something different, or you're making it a little bit more consistent on NSO. Because I can't. I couldn't get it once on NSO. Maybe I could try. Like, I do have a save state for it on my Switch, so I could try it. Maybe, like, in a couple runs, but I don't know. I don't want to, like... I don't want to do a side quest again. I'd like to do some runs of this, because I think I'm playing, like, pretty decently today. I mean, if you're getting it within 3 minutes and you suck at it, I mean, that's like pretty much the same as N64, you know? Like, if you're not good at dog, like, you're getting it within that same amount of time, so... That's, like, interesting to me, because that means that it could be consistent enough where, like, a top runner could... You know, like that'd probably bring me back to NSO to do a couple runs of any percent if I could get dog skip consistently. Cause like it could be me, cause like you could have an advantage because you're not used to N64, like the N64 timing. You're just doing it at like a different time. Like maybe a couple frames after you'd usually press A on N64, so. But yeah, I mean, we've been trying to get dog skip to work on Xbox for a while too, and that would save. I don't even know how much time it would save in this category. It would save several minutes. It would dramatically declutter the jiggy route. You would basically get no jiggies on Mumbo's Mountain too, which would be pretty crazy. I knew that wasn't... Okay, no, I got it. I was like, I knew that was gonna work, but I barely got it. I definitely think I'm getting like more consistent at lifeboat jump though. I'm just like, I mean, 100% runners go for this, and it's one of the final levels in the game, so can't. Oh my god, I am doing the wrong fucking camera input because I'm a dumbass and I'm thinking the camera's inverted for some stupid fucking reason. That was a pretty good RBB too. Damn. Nice DDA. Did you guys know that I actually discovered GDA like in when I first played this game, like 2013, 2014? I actually was like, I think one day just like messing around with my buttons during the intro screen or whatever, and I you know, pressed left, or I guess I must have held the camera trigger to the right, and I like desynced the demo on the Mumbo screen. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I found that when I was like casually playing the game. When I first played it like 10 or 12 years ago. So I think it was found by like Yoshi Gaming, I think, in like 2015. And then Adeline figured out how to manipulate the demos, and then did DDA. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna credit myself as finding it because I didn't post it because I wasn't really aware of the speedrun community at the time. So, and the significance of like doing that. That's kind of what sucks though, is that there's probably a lot of casual players that have like ran into like game-breaking glitches, and I just haven't like reported them because they just didn't care. They just assumed that it was just a normal glitch, like just your one glitch that happens to you at least, you know, in one you know, casual playthrough per game. But yeah, apparently like still reference manipulation was found like in Ocarina of Time, like years before it was discovered in 2019. Like in the mid 2000s, apparently somebody like found something that was thought to just be like some sort of like cartridge tilt or something, but it was analyzed to actually just be SRM. So yeah. But yep, I don't know. You never know. I feel like somebody must have ran into positive overlap glitch, at least with Leaky, at least once in a casual playthrough, and just never reported it. Because like it's so easy to do that somebody had to just like open the Xbox menu, like they got a message or something, they read it and then they closed it during the cutscene, and then they got Pog. Like, I feel like that probably happened to at least a couple people, and they just didn't report it because they thought it was an interesting glitch or something, or they just didn't know to report it to the speedrun community. Just like, oh, yeah, this is probably already found or something. Like, if they did, yeah, they just were like, yeah, it's something that probably they already know. Don't want to bother them. That's why I always tell people that, like, if you do find a glitch in a game, you should just go to the speedrun community and just post it just in case. Because you could maybe find something that's like historic and they didn't know about it, and you could be like a legend in the community if you do that. That has happened though, so I think a couple glitches in some speedruns have been found. Because some guy, just random guy, came into the community and posted it. I think that like milk bottle thing, hook shot thing, in Majora's Mask, where you can kind of like glitch out the hook shot, was like randomly dropped by some anonymous account, and they don't even know who found it, so they just like posted it, or it might have either been they posted it in the Speedrun Discord, or they DM'd one of the glitch hunters about it. But yeah. Do I remember what you considered hard about running Star Fox? Might have to remind me. I'm trying to remember. Length. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's another long speedrun. 3.5 hours long though. That was a pretty good lifeboat jump. This movement in here is ass. Just lost like probably a second on that movement. One hour of its cutscenes. That's literally just Banjo-Tooie 100%. Ah, no. Fuck, man. I like only literally saved like a second there. That's so annoying. I don't even know how much time that loses to extend the death animation by going into the water. I know it varies depending on where in the death animation you are, but that shit is so annoying when that happens. A lot of pee breaks. Oh, they're funny, okay. Damn. Okay, I just lost like 2 seconds there. Yeah, I wouldn't know what the TTC route would be if you were to get extra notes in TTC for it being, you know, the first level, because you want to get at least close to 100 in your first level you warp in, because it's every note's worth 4, so. But yeah, I don't know. I do think there could be something there, but I think it would be a much harder route. Because of requiring you to do Cauldron Pog, where in this route you don't have to do it. Damn, wow, I lost that much time. Yeah, that was about 2 seconds, so. I was green, now I'm red again. No. This game sucks. Just joking. But yeah, I do want to do a longer stream today because I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Because I have something I think I got to do around this time tomorrow. What are we at? 9 o'clock? Okay. We couldn't. Yeah, we could maybe do a 4-hour stream because that would be until 11. I do want to try, like, just a meme run of that, the first TTC route, but, like, obviously it's probably gonna, you know, stop at Cauldron Pog or whatever, so I'm not gonna get it. Because you definitely want, like, you don't want to go into TTC. Or, sorry, go into Clankers after TTC. Because getting 85 notes in fucking Clankers is just miserable. It is probably not faster. I mean, maybe. But, like, it just works out that you warp right outside Mumbo's where you need to go. Like, into... Damn it. Into Mumbo's lobby. It's a make or break glitch that saves 8 minutes. Sounds like this category too. There's a glitch in this run that saves like 1.5 minutes, and it's frame perfect and requires me to use a metronome for it, and that's kind of annoying, but and like it's almost right now it's kind of been like 25%. Every time yeah, I'm always in CCW lobby. Yeah, that's good at least. I don't think we have any glitch in this game besides, I guess, pause overlap glitch that, you know, this glitch in total saves like 20 minutes, probably more. Well, it saves less time now because of the new no pog route does click lockwood early, but and I think you could probably get like a 52 in no pog now. I think click lockwood early probably saves like 4 minutes. I knew that wasn't gonna work. I was way too low. Man, what is with me not getting FP early today? All right, hold on. I would just like to get some better fucking gold so I can get down my best possible time. I guess my sum of best. Because, like, I should be at a 34 sum of best by now, but I just never get any runs to late game, so I can't gold Mumbos, I can't gold Clankers. I basically go to Clankers or Mumbos, like, once a week at this point. Dude, can I, like, fucking do FP early, or are you just gonna, like, fail it for, like, 10 different reasons? I failed it there because I was too fucking high. We got it too low and we got it too high. Back to back, so that's amazing. Congratulations. It's just hard to see. That's the problem. There we go. That's a better angle too, because we're closer to the entrance. Alright, I'm gonna do the warp just to do it, you know. I thought I was gonna literally talk to Boggy there. Ow. But yeah, I think basically the route would be you would just go over here, do... Well, actually, well... No, you'd have 83, which is probably fine. You could probably skip 2 notes in here. Doesn't matter. You just need to get more notes in TDC. But yeah, you just get these. And then come over here. Yeah, and then do your thing up here. Get your 2 jiggies. And then end on the wood switch. But I don't know. None of all that saves time. Ow. Try not to die here. Probably need to get help so I don't get hit by the freaking Rublin in the lobby. Alright, let's do the warp. And I do actually just want to try like a meme run of like the TDC route. Where you do TDC first. But yeah, honestly, I think only hitting one of these snowmen is probably worth. Because like... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't know why I pressed A there. I like panicked because I was like, I thought the snowball was gonna hit me, but it didn't. So, do I know who composed Star Fox Adventures? I don't know. I have no idea. David Wise. Oh yeah, that's probably right. Apparently David Wise was supposed to compose Dream, at least the SNES version. And I think once they went to the N64, they hired Kirk Up to do it, because I think David Wise was doing Diddy Kong Racing, so. Or maybe DKC3, probably. I don't know. But I do know some of the beta tracks were made by David Wise for Dream that got released recently. So. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Well, I think actually David Wise didn't compose all of DKC3. If I remember correctly, he composed some of it, but not all of it. He only did a couple tracks, which is why that game's like OST isn't as great as DKC 1 or 2. There's some good tracks in there, but like, it doesn't have the David Wise touch like it does in the other games. Alright, let's try this stupid route. I don't know what to do, like what splits I should use. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna... I do want to time it, so maybe I just open up these splits. Excuse me. Yes, save. Yeah, let's just do this. It's gonna look weird, but whatever. Oh, I need to also change it to... Okay, yeah. So I assume the route would just be the same in RBB, but then I would go up the layer, then go down, and then instead of, you know, of doing TT or FP first, I would just do TTC. But I think I would probably tag the cauldron, get cauldron cutscene, stay off of the red cauldron once I come down the layer. Yeah. Not when I'm back in that lobby after opening TTC. I don't think I've played DKC3 or any of the Donkey Kong Country games on GBA. I've played Donkey Kong Land on like Switch Online for a little bit, but other than that, yeah, I haven't really played any of the Donkey Kong games on Game Boy. Yeah, I've played it for a bit and it was pretty good. Yeah, I have no idea what I would do. I'm gonna do in TDC for the route. I think I might honestly just do the 80% route for TTC that you usually do on N64, or at least like in no pog. But I definitely want to like stop with or I want to, you know, end the level on the witch switch, so come on. But yeah, it's fine. Should I go for lifeboat? Just for, you know, just to finish this, I'll just go for ladder. You lose like 5 seconds not doing this, so it's a bit rough. But I did it pretty optimally with the ladder, so that's good at least. But yeah, that means I can get a way better gold in RBB. I think I lose like at least 3 seconds in my RBB compared to Trap. Because he does like a different route with lifeboat jump that I probably should do now, but I'm doing lifeboat jump. It is like way more difficult. Oh, come on. Yeah, don't do that. Alright. Oh my god. Ah, man. Yeah, that was a very jank hit there, and I had to do that very quickly. Alright. Yeah, it is pretty underrated. I've heard some of it, so I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, so route kind of diverges once we get into, I guess, CCW puzzle room, which is what, 260 note door room? No, 180 note door room. I was also like toying with the route where you do Cook Awkward early, get the B, and then use the B to skip the 50 note doors so you don't have to get notes in RBB. But I feel like that would be kind of, I don't know, dull. And then maybe you could get Jiggies in Mansion, but Mansion is pretty slow to, you know, it's a very big detour to go in there. But you can get a lot of Jiggies in there pretty quickly as B, but yeah, just probably not worth just to get Jiggies. Alright, so what I want to do right now is I want to just go straight into Red Cauldron Room and then get Cauldron Cutscene State right now, because I think it's... okay, well, not like that, it's not faster, but I want to do this. Oh, come on. There we go. And then we get out of here. Esteban, how's it going? Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Something I also want to try is like basically just doing this right now. Because I can activate this with Cauldron Cutscene State still. Doesn't get rid of it, so. All-time favorite game? Yeah, me too. Actually, well, that's probably not true. I think I like Majora's Mask better. Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. But it is one of my favorite games of all time, so. And it's really fun speedrun. So yeah, I don't... okay, maybe it's not faster, because I thought you get a text box there if you enter this. Weird. Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. Oh, nice. Look at, there's me in the TTC cutscene. That means I could get Pog off of this cutscene too if I wanted to. I just forgot about that. Alright. Now we basically just go into TTC. with College and Cutscene State. And get, you know, Pog off of Leaky and then just do TTC as the first level. And we're about at the 8-minute mark, so... Oh, it's weird. And then it's probably faster to get these notes. Yeah, in Sandcastle. I don't know. It's a bit weird of a route, but you know, it's whatever. Oh, come on. That's why I hate this room. This room is so annoying. Accidentally, you know, get out of swimming. I think he would, oh my god, stop it. He would do this. Also, yeah, you have 50 feathers in here too. Well, that might be a problem though. Maybe the feather count would be a problem. You don't actually use that many feathers in here, so maybe not. Well, nice. We're right on top of the Jiggy. I'm not like too familiar with Rayman 2, so I'm not like in the know of like exactly what's happening in the speedrun or like how the game progresses, so obviously... What the fu- Are you serious? I don't think that's ever happened to me. Wow, that's annoying. So I have to literally just do this now. Well, yeah, I don't think it's ever happened to me. I think like in this route, I'd probably skipping what 4 notes because there's 3 below the sandcastle that or not sandcastle, lighthouse that I don't really know how to get. All right, I either have to literally dodge this guy or okay, good. I mean, you don't use that many feathers here, so it's not like too big of a deal, but... Fuck. Am I gonna die here? That's right, I'm gonna die, yep. I'm like, I can't do that from there. I can't go, or I'm gonna get hit. Damn it. That is not good. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up in here. Oh, come on. Are you bro? Dude? Oh my god. Alright. Well. This is like the second time today I've fucked up Nipper Skip. Because I'm trying to do it differently so I don't take no damage. I don't want to I want to take damage. Ow. Ow. I want to be at 2 HP here, bro. But yeah, I think I should be at 96 notes here at the end, hopefully. Just like pretty good. I should be fine, yeah. On feathers. Maybe I should just like get extra feathers just in case, but oh, I could skip the dance of that. Cause I left normally. But yeah, like 96 should be fine. Wow, I failed that? I haven't done that in probably months. I haven't failed that in months, like in a legitimate manner. Yeah, I think I just did not press. I did not hold up left soon enough. Wow. That kind of sucks because I wanted to actually continue that up until Cauldron Cutscene State, or sorry, until you know, the Cauldron, so in FP lobby that I have to get Cauldron Cutscene State on. That sucks. Because, oh man, how did I fail that? I've never failed that. Like, in months that way. I think I failed it like a couple days ago where I like pressed A because I freaked out or something, but... Oh man, that is just actually sad. That sucks. I guess I could like, hold on. Yeah, I mean, I can't really. That's the problem. Is like, oh, I could continue on the practice ROM. No, I can't. There's no practice ROM that allows me to do that. Damn. That sucks. But what I would have done there is just went straight to Red Cauldron and then would have went up to Kukaka Bobby. And then did the FP warp. I cannot believe I failed that. That's crazy. I have not failed that specific warp. Probably since the last time I grinded this category. I don't know. It was just kind of in a weird circumstance anyways, because it wasn't, you know, it was the first warp, and I was probably kind of just being a little bit... The muscle memory wasn't there, so... But yeah, basically what would have happened is I would have exited and then would have went back, got the Jiggy in the GDC lobby, and then would have went up to Red Cauldron. Like this. And then I would have got rid of Cauldron Cutscene State, but I could gain it back in this lobby. Or in the RB, or in the FP lobby. Guess I could theoretically... I mean, it actually is really slow to get Cauldron Cutscene State off of. Yeah, because then I would come down here and then do this, and then I would have to get Cauldron Pog, which would be pretty difficult. And then, you know, if I got it, then I would come down here, do the webs, then do FP early, then go into FP, do an FP route. You know, maybe I can do the FP route. I think I have to do FP early though here. But I would do an FP route where I basically just don't go to the right side. Or I guess I don't really have to do it, but I would do the, you know, the warp, and then I would go this way. You know, and then go down the layer towards Clankers. But yeah, that would mean I would have to see if there was a way to get Cauldron Cutscene State without this puzzle. That'd be pretty beneficial, because you'd want to open Clankers right now. But yeah, I don't know. I think going into TDC and then getting the additional notes, I don't know. It could be faster. I just need to time it, but I can't fucking time it because it's so hard to time shit in this stupid version. I would time it in a heartbeat if I could. But it's like literally open to the fucking, you know, it's so annoying. Ugh. But yeah, I probably should take a break now. But yeah. I don't know, maybe in this route, instead of doing FP, you could do Mad Monster Mansion, and you do Mad Monster Mansion early to get in there. The problem is that you can't really do Mad Monster Mansion early if you have pause overlap glitch. So you'd have to get it in Mad Monster Mansion. And I don't think there's a way to get Pog in Mad Monster Mansion. So, unless with the Witch Switch probably, but I mean that kind of defeats the purpose. And the Witch Switch also is in the fucking church, which is like so far to get. So compared to the one in FP. But if you do it, you know, if you only need 85 something notes, maybe it could be worth, but because there's a lot of jiggies in Mansion compared to FP, like a lot of fast jiggies. At least with the pumpkin. If you had the pumpkin, which you probably would not transform into anyways. Because you could get barrel jiggy and the notes in there, and then, yeah, I don't know. You would probably get notes in church because you would be, you know, you'd be in there, but I mean, there's only what, like I guess there's notes on the organ pipes, but yeah, I don't know. I think there's some promise in a TDC FP than Clanker's Cavern route. I think there could be something there, but I do think it would be harder. It may be something after, like, getting a 33. Like, that would be the way to maybe get a 32, but I don't know if it would save that much time. I could see it saving like 20 seconds in routing, maybe. But I think the only like route difference that I would probably have to time, it actually might not be that bad to time. because the only thing I would have to do is time, like... Because the difference in route isn't that bad to time. It's pretty easy, actually. But yeah, I could have, of course, timed it on N64 if I wanted to, and it would probably line up, but you never know, like lag could cause issues or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna take a break, make some dinner, and then I will come back in a couple minutes here, so. Ah, nice. I wasn't even really paying attention. Alright. I will be back. Let me get my shit going here. Damn, what happened to my YouTube viewers? The other day I was getting like 10 consecutive viewers on YouTube. Like right when I went live. It was pretty crazy. No, I got like 100 views on a 2-hour stream the other day. Which was like pretty fucking crazy for me. That's not usually what I get for that short of a stream. So yeah, alright, I will be back in a bit. So let me just put up the BRB screen. Let me go to the intro concert. Alright. BRB, y'all. back. Seems I also had like a weird, another, yeah, because the last time I checked it was at 4,000. Now I'm at 5,000 draw frames, but it's fine now. I don't know why it does that. I honestly, it might be because of my multi-stream thing. I would not be surprised if that's the case. But yeah. If it happens again, I might end stream. We did do a 3-hour stream, so it's fine, but I don't know. It's definitely odd that's been happening around this time of day. I have my own modem and router now. I don't use the one given to me by the ISP. Because I think they were throttling me, and then as soon as I hooked up my modem and router, it literally was just fine. So, I don't know. I think they were like either throttling me or their device was so fucking terrible that, oh yeah, there's my, this is the video source that the N64 music's coming from. Forgot that was like off screen. Oh shit, I forgot to. But yeah, I mean, if it happens again, I think I might just end it early because I don't want to. I'd have to local record, and I don't want to do that. I don't have enough space on my computer to local record an hour-plus stream. I think I just need to get like another hard drive, and then just like have an entire hard drive that basically its entire job is to just have like VODs of my streams. So I think it would be a good idea to record stuff so that the quality isn't as bad when I upload it to YouTube, because it will have like bitrate issues if it's like recording straight from the stream. So yeah. But yeah, we'll do the just normal route. I did fucking hell, man. Fucking hell, dude. Why? Stop it. Oh my god. I failed like DDA like 3 times today. It's so annoying. Oh, I didn't sign out. Guess that's what's nice about running no pog, is that like you can just reset to a run without having to do this extra stuff. But I mean, it's only like an additional 30 seconds per attempt, but I mean, that adds up. It adds up. You're doing a lot of attempts. I don't think I've gotten another lag spike or whatever, so I don't know. Or I don't I don't know what the exact issue is. It maybe could be my computer. I don't know, maybe I would have to check my CPU like rate, because it says in the bottom right like how much of my CPU is being used for OBS. It's only like 6%, so it's not a lot at all. It's actually like pretty high though. Probably because I have a lot more like stuff on screen to worry about. There we go. All right. Oh, some good news though is that I think we'll probably be doing some sort of Banjo-Kazooie race at the end of or not I guess the end of November, but it would be on the 25th anniversary of Tooie, which is on November 20th, like a week before Thanksgiving. That'll be pretty fun to do. I want to see if I can get a lot of people to do that. Just like a one-off, just like fun race, community race. I don't know, maybe we could have like special prizes or something. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. But I mean, I don't have the money to give out prizes, but I don't know. I might get Galaxy 2 on Switch, and there is maybe a chance I'll play it on Friday on stream. But I don't know, I kind of don't want to pay 40 bucks for it. Especially when I already have the game on Wii, but you know, I think they've made some pretty nice changes that might, it's kind of like akin to this game. The XBLA version where they just changed the textures and called it a day. But I do wonder, apparently there's like some sort of like hybrid emulation going on with that version, where like the code and stuff is compiled to run on Switch, but all the like audio stuff is emulated. Like even the way the game is rendered with the frame buffer, that's all like emulated. I forgot what that's called, but it's like, it's not hybrid, but like, I think that's how most of the Switch games are run on Switch too, if I remember correctly, so it's not like crazy, but I do wonder if this version has that, where like the audio and stuff is like emulated in some way, but I could see that not being the case because the audio is actually updated in this version. It's like more HD, but that does actually cause problems where like shit is way too loud. But yeah. Ah, man. Excuse me. I ate something, so like my throat is kind of clogged. Yeah, I'll probably just do like an hour more of runs and then we'll call it a night. Alright, we saved like what, 2 seconds again? It's like, I think we literally had the somewhere split. Like a similar RBB time. And we literally got a 2.6 today already. There you go. But yeah, I mean, Trep can get a way better RBB time than I can. He does like a different route for RBB that saves like, I think 2 seconds or something. Like RBB's gotta be the most optimized level in the entire run, I think. This is the easiest to fucking like actually time. Right at the beginning of the run. Now I'm thinking of like a route where you like don't do 640 skip until like after. Because like what if I mean, no, I don't know if that would work. Go down. I don't know why I was thinking about going to the cauldron. Ugh, I don't have the stupid Osmini up, so I shouldn't go to the cauldron. It's my first time down the layer 2. Ah. Something else I was like thinking about that I want to talk about. I forgot though. Yeah, I lost a bit of time there. Probably just on movement. Oh yeah, because I like zigzagged at the FP lobby. Thank God you don't have to mash in this game. I guess you do need to mash to enter the puzzle pieces, but I don't even mash. Probably should. Probably would save a couple frames, but... What's up, J2? Thanks for good luck. But yeah. I probably should mash on these puzzle pieces. I suck at mashing though. Unless I do this like really weird version of mashing where I like use my pointer index and then like shake my hand, like vibrate my hand by just like tensing up my muscles. I can do like a very fast mash, but I wear myself out with it if I do it too much. Probably because I just have like little to no muscle on me right now. But if I maybe had muscle, then maybe it would be something more consistent I could do. Dude. Wow. Dude. Alright, well, we're gonna be right into FP now. Yeah, I got one more day of classes tomorrow, and then I'm off for the weekend. But yeah, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I would probably have to stream earlier in the day if I wanted to stream. And I don't know if I want to do that. Basically have to start streaming probably right when I get home, but I don't know if that's worth it. But yeah, I think like Galaxy 2 comes out at like 9 tomorrow. At least Actually, well, what day is it today? It didn't say it came out on the 3rd, so it should be actually out by tonight, right? No, it is the 1st. So no, it would be out tomorrow night. Right. Yeah, that seems about right. Someone was saying it came out tonight, but I was like, I think that's only the case. Maybe like Australia or something. I know that like New Zealand gets the game first or something. It's like the hack you can do on Switch. You have like a New Zealand account by the game on there. Yeah, I mean that's like I lost like 6 seconds there. That's crazy. I knew that was gonna happen. At least I'm like not taking damage in the lair anymore, which is good. But like, I mean, I should honestly be saving like 3 to 4 seconds there every run. Oh great. Nice. I didn't get the. Fuck, I literally pressed A as soon as I... Eh, stupid game. Well, definitely not golding this now. That was perfect. I didn't even peck there. But yeah, you don't want to do the normal strat there because there's no point in doing it because you don't need to. You don't need to skip Mumbo there. Yeah, I think I was telling myself this off stream, or at least I was thinking about it, and I think my next category will, my next BK category, because I know I'm going to do nuts and bolts this month. I'll probably learn it in like a week or something. I should probably try to do a run where I don't kill that snowman. It probably saves a bit of time. And I don't think it's hard to like actually avoid that snowball that he throws. Like no height on that. But yeah, maybe like in 1 or 2 weeks I'll learn nuts and bolts. Ugh, come on. Because I mean next week I think I'll probably be playing, like next weekend I'll be playing ukulele. That'll be fun. Wonder if the New Zealand trick works with ukulele on Switch. I don't know though, probably, but I don't know. But I do want to play ukulele on Switch 2, but I don't have a Switch 2 yet, so I have a Switch 1 obviously, but I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I've been broke for fucking years now, and I don't know if I can just put down a $500 for a console that I have to buy $80 games on. So I don't know. That was like frame perfect. Dude. I always keep getting hit there. It's so fucking annoying. Alright, we're losing more time here because that FP was fucking really bad, but... I swear, every fucking time I get hit by that guy. He's supposed to be in a random spot. I swear to God, but he always is in the stupid same one. Motherfucker will not, like... Yeah, I'm gonna lose, like, 8 seconds here or something. Oh, come on. Alright. I mean, that's not bad, but I mean... You can save a lot more time in the late game. Come on. Stop it. God, I hate these freaking trees, man. I either have like like a really fast tree there, or I get stuck and I just fall down. Literally. It's like 50-50. There goes the air conditioning. This apartment definitely has some, like, I mean, one of the major issues, at least for streaming, is the air conditioning unit, because it is kind of annoying that turns on and off, like, randomly. You can definitely hear it, too. Usually you don't hear your air conditioning unit, but, like, mine's, like, right above the fucking unit, so... Damn, that was a fucking prayer ass dive there. Yeah, Blubber gave me good RNG and pushed me to the jiggy. That beak bomb was pretty good too. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. As soon as I say something good happened, that happens and I just lose all my time save. That must have been literally like a frame off. Because that loading zone, that hitbox like initiates once he opens up his mouth again. It takes you right out of Talent Trot too. Fucking amazing. I mean, that's pretty much like, I mean, you always have to pretty much anticipate something, you know, something bad's gonna happen. In these runs, because like this, where I'm way too fucking low, because I have a bad angle. Dude, fucking hell. No, man. This hasn't happened to me in years, man. It's not hard. I almost fucking... God damn. Dude! Why do you take damage there? Like, why is it so fucking inconsistent? Like, I swear to God, this is the most inconsistent thing on Xbox. Ugh. It's like actually fucking infuriating. Dude! Please! There you go, like that. That's all you have to fucking do. Ugh. Yeah, it's over. I mean, run's basically dead. I'd have had to go for Cauldron Pog for this to be alive. It doesn't... It just sucks that I can't fucking practice this shit. Like, that's what makes me so fucking mad, is that I just cannot practice these levels at all. And if I do, I have to, like, fucking do the sign-out shit, and then... Like, it just does not... At that point, it's just not making me better. I'm not doing it enough times to get better at the level. Okay. Okay, one fucking egg went in. And yeah, it's over. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but I do wonder if you can just maybe going into Talent Trot there isn't faster. Alright. I just kind of want to do a dude, please. I'm trying to skip the dance. I'm just going to do another reset. Wow. Love the dance. I don't like the dance. I like skipping it. Saves me 4 seconds. Alright. Gonna lose like a fucking minute here. Probably more, because gold isn't very good. Why is it like showing me a negative time? That's so fucking weird. Okay, I don't know. I just work here. Oh shit. Alright. Wow, that was like a frame early? Alright, whatever. I'll just fucking continue. I thought that was like on point. This game kind of sucks. Also, 1 HP here, so I gotta be careful on this jump. I probably should just do like a roll jump up here, but like that, because then I can, oh my god, easily get up here and then do my thing. Oh, I forgot to split for Enter TTC there. Dude. Just gonna get health here because I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess we're not getting that health. Whatever. Should be a full health here, but doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I can do this. Okay, dude. There you go. Where's the camera over there? I just want to finish a run. I haven't finished a run in fucking weeks, I don't think, because of this stupid warp here. This Clanker's warp has like literally been kicking me in the ass. Because I've like somehow been exiting too quickly or something. I've been doing it too quickly. Like literally because I'm good at navigating the menus because I keep failing. Like that's the reason. I'm too fast. Yeah, I think I probably should just do that for consistency. Although that is kind of like a pussy thing to do. Not gonna lie, because even like 100% runners go for that. This is like a late game world though in this category, so. I can probably get like a sub something. Sub 40-minute run. Maybe sub 38, I don't know. Oh, fuck. I might need a bubble now. I went too fast. Oh yeah. I have to go this way. I'll probably be fine. Watch, I'll barely. No! No! Yes! Oh! Oh my god. That was crazy. I was literally drowning. Yeah, I think clankers can definitely be rerouted a lot. Oh, come on. I was literally spamming that. Honestly, maybe I should jump on this over here and then like jump over here. Maybe I could like make that if I shoot eggs from that platform. That'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm gonna be losing like 2 minutes here, so I don't think this is gonna be a sub 38 anymore. Actually, I lost too much time in TTC and I failed the puzzle pogs, so. That's why I got health. If I didn't get health there, I would have been fucked there. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay. Yep. I didn't get a talent trot. I don't know how to fucking do that without talent trot. Okay, I failed it for a fucking different reason. It's because I did it differently so that I wouldn't. This is so fucking annoying. Ugh. I love this category. Did I tell you guys that? This category is like so much fun. I'm having so much fun running this shit. Like, so fun. It's supposed to be a whale. The code name of the level is literally whale, I think. Let me check actually. It's literally in the game files. Yeah, the world name. Okay, let me tell you all the code names of the world names. These were the names that they used in development before they actually gave them real names. All right, so whale, clankers, haunted, Mad Monster Mansion, desert, Gobi's Valley, beach, Treasure Trove Cove, Jungle, Mumbo's Mountain. Swamp, Bubble Goop Swamp. Ship, Rusty Bucket Bay. Snow, Freezy Peak. Tree, Clicklock Wood. Training, Sprawl Mountain. Intro is technically a level. It's like the intro cutscene. And Witch is Grunty's Lair. And then Battle is the final boss. But there is some discrepancies. Apparently, Mad Monster Mansion is also called Haunted House within like the warp files. So it's also called Haunted House. Haunted or Haunted House. I guess they're just kind of used interchangeably. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. He's a whale, but he has gills. I didn't fucking make the rules. There's cacti in freaking Gobi's Valley, and it's based off Egyptian shit. And there's no, and cactuses, or cactus, I guess, is only native to North America, so it would have not been in Egypt. Just saying. He's like a whale-shark hybrid. Why do I hate Clanker's Cavern? Because of the swimming. And it's kind of difficult for a third level, not gonna lie. Like, Bubble Glue Swamp is literally an easier level than Clanker's. ETC was easy. I think I like 100% of that casually in like 15 minutes. I think I like, when I casually played this game in 2021 on N64, I think my in-game time was like 7 hours, which is like pretty decent. And that was 100%, I think. If I remember correctly, I didn't 100% the game first time around. I think I did like basically 80%, and then I went back and I 100%ed everything. I specifically remember like ending off on the Jinjo Jiggy and it teleporting me to the 100 Jiggy ending. Oof. Ain't no way you're 5 years old and you could get through fucking TTC. It's crazy. When I originally played this on Xbox years ago, I think I played this on Xbox like when I was 8 or 9. I think I remember hearing about this game like when I was in 2nd grade. I think 2nd grade. Maybe 3rd grade, I don't know. I would have been... Actually, I would have probably been 7 or 8. I probably was maybe 7 or 8 years old when I played this. Because I remember I think we got our Xbox 360 in... We got it pretty late. I think we got it in like 2012, like right before the Xbox One came out. So, yeah. What's up, Ty-Fi? I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? we're trying to do a reset, but I fucking failed the stupid Clanker's warp again, which is like the easiest one. I've been failing all these stupid warps because I haven't been getting runs going. I don't know. I feel like taking a break from this category again because I just haven't been really getting far with it, and I feel like I've just been, you know, hitting a wall. Yeah, just XBLA any percent. God, my throat. Been talking too much. Let's boot up some N64. I do actually have to record something on N64 for Stop and Swap. Did y'all see the Stop and Swap stuff at all? The new way of doing Stop and Swap? Oh, you did? Okay. Cause yeah, KBM Cool Boy Man made a homebrew application that lets you do Stop and Swap. It lets you unlock the items, like the locations, and it also reads the data that you send to it. There is some good news with that though, that maybe you should, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it because I don't want to spoil anything, but there's something cool that's going to happen on the anniversary potentially. It might not happen. We'll see on November 20th. That relates to Stop and Swap, but I won't say any more. Yeah, it's funny. You can stand on this right here, but once you've activated it before, it will go away. Like the hitbox. Yeah, the blue egg and the ice key are the only two style swap items you can get with either without cheats or the stop and swap method that you can do. Because, like, the cheats are actually not the way you get the stop and swap items. It's actually like stop and swap itself. Like, swapping to Banjo-Kazooie will unlock them. Because the game reads for the payload to unlock them on boot up. You could argue that these are mechanical gills and they're not natural. Just saying. It is I mean, Clanker as like a fucking, as a shark, I guess, or as / whale. It's a pretty creepy thing because like his outer shell is basically just metal, and then his actual skin, like this is his like, I don't know, it is, I'm surprised they got away with it. Like all, like the kind of, what do you call it, like the skin, like the, in a kid's game. Clanker's T-pose. I didn't even know he had a T-pose. He's not like a normal actor, Clanker. He's like some custom shit. It's because he moves around and shit and has like fucking loading zones on him, like. I could probably do it. I don't even need to look it up. I could just remove his animations. I'll probably do it. Why is this? Oh yeah, I still gotta submit for AGDQ. The last day to submit is on the 4th, and I've been kind of just like trying to think of ideas for like gimmick runs. I wanted to do a NSO versus N64 no bit clips race for AGDQ, but I haven't really found anybody that wants to do that, so and I would need like a top runner. But I would prefer if I was actually going against the world record holder, but that's never happening. At least as of right now. Maybe if it's beaten, but it's not going to be beaten by this weekend. But I think it closes on Saturday, so yeah. Alright, well, it's been about 4 hours, so I'm probably gonna end it here. Unfortunately, got a gold today, but with our first run. Yeah, I'm glad you stopped by, Typhi. Alright, let's see if we can either raid or I don't know, we'll see. Hold on. My throat's starting to hurt too, and I would rather just end stream and rest it. Alright, Breath of the Wild Pro plays Twilight Princess for the first time. Is that what Player 5's doing? He's never played TP before? I've never finished TP. I've played it multiple times on different platforms. I've never fucking finished it. I think one time I was playing and I I didn't save or something and I had to restart from like the beginning and I just quit. I was like, fuck this shit. 16. Oh, is fucking Sweetie doing 16 star? That's scary. No. I mean, he could actually destroy his record with the new stuff that was found, like the. Cause yeah, like the 35 is no longer the perfect run. There's always new shit being found, so. I don't know. Alright, I don't know if nobody else is really playing Banjo, and I only really raid people if they're playing Banjo, so. I mean, that's not always true, but. I am going to go, so. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. I'll probably be live again on Friday, so if you want to pop in, I'll probably be live around the same time. Alright, see ya. Bye.